Old Bodrík and the Wolf. The shepherd had a dog, Bodrík, that had tended his sheep watchfully for many years, at the night as in the daytime, so that no wolf called prowled the fold. But what good was that when old Bodrík had already gone lame and hadn't a single tooth left?
An old dog is only good for the rubbish heap.
Said the shepherd.
Why feed the old cur when he's good for nothing?
So a new young pup was brought and fed, caressed, and sent out to the fold. Old Boderick was lying on the rubbish heap, hungry and sad about what had happened to him. Night fell. The young crept in the tangle and stretched out his limbs there on a bed of down. Old Boderick had always slept attentively, and did so now. He sensed a wolf. Butterick wanted to jump over the fence, but his leg could not move because he was very hungry. He lay down sadly again and thought to himself,
Why I have nothing to eat. The wolf can have something for its teeth.
and he did not even born. In the morning the shepherd went to milk the sheep, and he noticed that the sheep was missing. At the very moment this idea arose in the shepherd's head.
If all Bodrick had been on watch, the wolf would not have taken the sheep away.
And so he shouted for old Boderick to come back to him, caressed him nicely, and fed him well. Old Boderick ran circles around him and jumped for joy. In the evening, Boderick did not lie on the rubbish heap anymore. He circled around the fold because he knew that where the wolf had once found delicacy for his teeth, there he would return. The wolf returned as if everything had been prepared for him. Here Bodrick stood up against the wolf and said,
What do you want here?
What what do you mean? What I want? I want a sheep.
said the wolf.
If you run with wolves, the day will take your sheep and bulls.
Answered old Bodrick.
Yesterday my master didn't feed me. I was hungry and weak, so it was easy for you to steal a sheep. But today my master fed me well. I am strong and out again. I won't let you steal a sheep from me.
If you want give me a sheep, then prepare for a fight with me.
Well, if you want, prepare yourself for a fight. As soon as I finish my sentry duty around the fort, I will meet you in the forest by the old oak tree.
The wolf ran to the forest to find some help. He went to see a bear and a fox to help him. They met by the old oak tree early in the morning, but the dog knew the ways of wolves quite well, and did not go to the forest alone. He invited a pregnant sow and an old tomcat to accompany him. These two were no longer young, however, they were true and experienced friends. So they went to the forest. Ozaric was hobbling, the sow was walking heavily, and the cat was flicking with the tail. When the bear and the fox saw the approaching trio, they became very frightened.
Look, brothers,
Exclaimed the bear.
see how the first one constantly bends over. He is surely collecting stones to kill us with.
Bodrick was hobbling, and the bear thought that every time he reared he picked up a stone.
Look at a second one.
Screamed the fox.
He is brandishing a short array he hips.
Since the tomcat moved with his tail up, indeed the fox thought that he was brandishing a sword. And when they heard the sow grunt, they knew her from her voice and that she was expecting and certainly would not be joking around. Well, the centrally did not take it lightly either. The bear climbed up a tree and the fox jumped into the sun-thorn. When our friends came to the forest, the tomcat purred happily.
Burn, burn,
The fox heard
thorn in the thorns.
and thought that the tomcat wanted to attack her. She did not wait, jumped out of the bushes and ran away. The sow began to grumble under the tree where the bear was hiding.
Erp, erp, erp,
The bear heard
up,
Up,
up.
and thought that the sow knew that he was up in the tree and that she wanted to fruit the tree where he was hiding, for she was fiercely rooting with her snout. The bear did not wait either, but jumped down and was soon beyond hill and dale. The foal stood alone, but was glad at least to be able to escape without being hurt. Old Bodrík barked so strongly that it echoed throughout the whole forest. He was glad that his friends had helped him and that they had driven those wild beasts away. Since the time and ever after, old Bodrick lived well in the fold until his death, and so don't throw the old thing right away. It can be still useful.